Let's start, everybody. Let's go ahead. Good evening, everybody. Okay. We yesterday in the last lecture we covered about accommodation perquisites, है ना? Perquisites about accommodation we have covered. It can be either owned by the employer or taken on rent, leased by the employer. Or third, we have seen, another category we have seen of furnished accommodation. Correct. And lastly, but we also saw about hotel accommodation. So those points also have covered. Okay. Let's go to next another kind of accommodation. Ready, everybody? Not accommodation, sorry. Another type of perquisite. Okay, all of you. There are lots of perquisites, bachcho. Lots of perquisites. Come to Rule 3.3. Rule 3.3, page 6.10, 10. Okay. Rule 3.3. Ready, everybody? Perquisite for free domestic servant. Perquisite for free domestic servant. First of all, is there a benefit given? Yes. Benefit is given by employer to employee. And what is the benefit directly? And servant is allotted. Servant is allotted to the employee. Hai na? It can be a gardener, watchman, caretaker, anything else. Okay, everybody? Or domestic servant for, again, fine, for household work. So what is the benefit in this? The benefit is that, obviously, if the employer pays the salary, if the employer pays the salary of whom, bacho? Servant. Are ha ya na? If the domestic servant's salary is paid by the employer, then obviously that is the benefit to the employee. I've been telling you this many times. When it is responsibility or duty or obligation of the employee and it is taken care by the employer, are ha, everybody. Clear, all of you? It is a perquisite to the employee. I know that is the benefit to the employee. Okay, let's start. We start only. Where is it? So just go through the table quickly. If the servant is appointed by employee and paid by employee, then is there any perquisite, bacho? Tell me. No. If the expenditure is done by employee, what is the benefit to the employee? Nothing. No. Are you getting my point? So if the employee ultimately has to pay the servant's salary, there is no benefit to the employee. Agree till all of you? Yes? I'll go ahead, everybody. But the servant is either appointed by employer or servant is chosen or appointed by employee. But if the employer pays the servant's salary, then that is a benefit to the employee. Are ha, clear? So what is the value of perquisite now? Actual cost incurred by the employer on the servant. It is taxable for all types of employees. When it is appointed by employee but paid by employer. But if the servant is also appointed by employer as a part of salary package, possible, na? While giving the job itself, the salary, the offer letter itself, they have said we will allocate to you 1 or 2 whatever domestic servant. So it is part of the package, isn't it? So provided by employer and paid by employer. Then very important, bacho. It is taxable only for specified employees. Okay. We have seen a small category. There is if recovered, yes, there can be concession. Possible. See, first of all, you have to understand where will the perquisites can come into picture only in point number 2 and 3. Hai na? When the servant's salary is paid by employer. Understand now. The question is whether there can be considered concession also over here. And the answer is yes. There can be considered concession also over here. Let us say the servant's salary is rupees 5,000 per month. Servant's salary is rupees 5,000 per month. And recovered from employee rupees 1,000 per month. Are you getting my point or no? So instead of free, it becomes concessional. Clear till here, all of you? So, what is the value perquisite in both the cases? Value perquisite, actual cost incurred by the employer. But if it is appointed also by employer and paid by employer is there, it is taxable only for specified employees. And little bit, bacho, again, I have not gone into specified employees, but there are three types of bacho perquisites: not taxable, fully taxable, irrespective of the type of employees, and taxable only in the hands of specified employees. Tell me. Check here. It is taxable for all employees, then exempt also for all employees, not taxable, but taxable only for specified employees. So that category, which category? When the servant is hired by employer, servant is hired by employer and paid by employer, then it's taxable only for specified. Clear or no? But if the servant is hired by employee and paid by employer, it is taxable for all the employees, specified as well as non-specified. Yes, still here, all of you? Tell me. Next one, rule 3-4. Okay, ready? Purpose in respect of gas, electricity, water supply, provided free of charge or at a concessional rate again here. So accommodation can be of the employee only. Maybe, I said again, maybe. Accommodation can be of the employee himself or herself. Or accommodation can be provided by the employer. But again, apart from that, some products are given for free of cost or concession. Which one? Gas, that is your pipeline maybe. Electricity, water supply. Clear till here? Then again, pay attention. What is the benefit in the hands of employee? Value perquisite. Check here. Facility is in the name of employee. Now, facility means what, bacho, again? The bills. The bills are coming in the name of employee. Which bills? Electricity bill, gas bill, water supply bill. So in whose connection the gas, electricity, water is taken in the name of the employee? And it is paid by whom, bacho? Employer. In a way, bacho, it is a kind of a reimbursement or no? Or the bills are given to the employer and employer is paying the bills of the employee. Whose name is it on the bacho? Bill, employee. Okay, everybody? That's fine. So whether it is in the name of the employee or employer, it does not matter. Okay? Now check. Understand. Whose connection it is, it doesn't matter. In whose connection? Provided from outside. Now what do you mean by outside? Now, bacho, understand. Obviously, you use electricity, gas also, pipeline or whatever that gas, what do you call, cylinder, water supply, hai na? For you and me, bacho, who provides electricity? State corporation, hai na? Pipeline, I think that is MNGL, or you may be doing what, Bharat Petroleum, whatever, IOCL, whatever it is. Yes or no, everybody? Water supply, obviously, our corporation gives us, hai na? Are you all understanding or no, everybody? So that is, I mean, for a company, if I'm working, bacho, let us say in Tata Motors, I use the word, bacho, Tata Motors, hai na? And then this water supply, this electricity, gas, that expenditure is paid by Tata Motors for the benefit of employee. Yes, till here? So the gas, water supply, electricity is given by third party. No, third party. That's why we are calling it as provided from outside. Clear till here, all of you? Tell me. Understood or no? Everybody? Yes, till here? Fine. We'll go ahead, everybody. But, so whatever is the amount paid to the supplier, that means the actual invoice amount, bill amount, that will be the value perquisite. see that bill should have been paid by the employee. And if he is not paying, employer is paying, therefore that is the value of perquisite. Employee's obligation or duty is taken care by the employer, so it is a perquisite. Clear till here? However, now check here. Provided from own sources. Provided from own sources means what? What do you think? Means but the employer is in the business of production of gas or supply of gas, or what but electricity. Like there is, I think, Tata Power, correct? Then there is Adani and Reliance also, for example, in the market of in the providing electricity. Or you are in the business of water supply. In that, you are in the business of water supply. Is also a business, no? Hello, Vishnu. Good evening. How are you? Already clear. In that case, the manufacturing cost is taken as bacho value of perquisite. Are you getting my point or no? So Tata Power, let us say, manufactures electricity. Tata Power gives electricity to the employee, maybe free of cost. Are then manufacturing cost, okay, will be the what bacho? The value of perquisite in the hands of employee. All of you understood or no? Tell me quickly. Tell me. Finally, good. Let's go ahead, everybody. So let's go ahead, everybody. Next one, Rule 3.5. I'll give you 2 minutes to read the table. As it is, but you have everything in front of you. Hai na? Vishnu, bro, I am right now in Udupi. Why Vishnu? Ye kahan aaya? Where is Udupi? And don't ask like that. People will not like it over here. Udupi is near Mangalore. First year clear ho gaya. Okay, fine. Good. Read the table, bacho. Read the table. What about you, Vishnu? How are your studies going on? Sab theek hai kya? Read the table. Okay, everybody. Please read the table. मस्त चल रहा है. Udupi is in Karnataka. I know, Vishnu. You were telling him. Are you guys reading or no? And Vishnu, what else? Okay, ready? Shall I go ahead, everybody? Chalo. Educational facilities in employers institute. First of all, what is the benefit given to the employee? Education. You are saying, sir, he's employee and then doing education also. Maybe or may not be. May not be actually, because generally now he's too hired or working full time. No. So something can be sponsored for employee. That is one thing, but majorly for his family members. So majorly, but for family members of the employee, educational facilities are provided. See, from employer point of view, always think there are two options for the employer. How can he provide? Either he will construct a school or college, yes, or everything from scratch or whatever. Yes, till here, it is his own school or college. That is option number one. What is option number two? What do you think? Till whatever right now we saw, what do you think is option number two? Till now, whatever we saw means, I hope you're understanding. Correct. That means it can be at any other place, wherever the employee is taking, wherever the employee's family member is taking education, and the employer is paying the fees, or employer has a tie-up with such school or education that you will not charge fees from my employees. It is an outside school or college, but it's a tie-up that I will pay to the school, or you can say what college. I means the employer, and the school or college will not charge anything from the employee. Clear or no, bacho? Tell me, everybody, please. Understood or no? Correct? No? Everybody got it earlier? Or third option can be, I'll give you third option. Employee goes to some other school or college only, employee or employee's family members, and employer reimburses the fees. Obviously, there is no tie-up between the employer and the school college. Clear? What was option number one? Employer's own school college. Second, employers tie-up with the school or college. And third, no tie-up, but employer pays to the employee. Yes or no? An employee pays to the school college. Clear? Here, what will happen? Employee will submit the fees, receipt, etc. to the employer, and employer will pay the amount to the employee. Clear? Chalo, check. Education facility in employers institute. Okay, check here. Facility whether provided to children or the employee, obviously. Provided from own sources. Now you will tell me, what do you mean by own sources? Self. Own sources means what? Whose school? Employer's own school or college. Clear? Then, what? It is own school or college. Yes, clear. Own school or college. Then the cost of such education in similar school. What if, hotels I have heard of 3-star, 5-star, 7-star. Even hospitals, these days can be 3-star, 5-star, 7-star. You are understanding it. I'm talking of good quality. Even school can be of top qualities. Like something like foreign schools and colleges. So depending on the level or quality of school, it is made by the employer. Okay, that's why we'll take how much? Fair market value. Are you understanding, fair market value or no? Means we are comparing similar school. What is the cost? That cost, will be the fair market value and taxable in the hands of employee. However, they are saying that if up to rupees, if the amount itself, the value, the cost of such education in similar school, means fair market value is up to rupees 1,000 per month per child, then no taxability at all in the hands of employee. Yes, till here? So what is the valuation of perquisite? Fair market value. And how much we are exempting? Rupees 1,000 per month per child. Okay, till here? Same thing here. Provided from outside. If you don't have your own school college, you did a tie-up, but you told that employee will not pay the fees because you have a tie-up with such school. So same thing. Again, we'll take rupees, we will take fair market value. Yes, till here, all of you. We'll take what? Fair market value. Clear till here? And again, what? If it is up to rupees 1,000 per month per child, then again, no perquisite. Clear till here? It is taxable only for which type of employees? Specified employees. That means not taxable for non-specified employees. Fine till here, all of you? Second, other family members apart from bachcho children, then fair market value is fully taxable. Okay, fair market value is bachcho fully taxable. Okay, clear all of you? In any cases, even if it is what own school of the employer or tie up with some other school or some other school or college, then fair market value is taken as the value of perquisite. Clear till all of you? Yes. Check here. This point you should be able to tell me what is the meaning of this. In case any amount is recovered from the employee, such value has to be deducted from the value of the perquisite. What is it, bacho? What will he get in that case? What are they talking about? Tell me, all of you. Very good, Mansi. Good answer. It is concessional. Very good, bacho. It is what, bacho? Concessional. Clear, Delia? Haan. Good. Very good. Let's go ahead, everybody. Concessional. If employee pays something, that you have to reduce from the value of perquisite. Simple. Hai na? Because employee has paid for it. Should I go ahead, everybody? Sorry. Then, expenditure related to providing training to employees is not taxable. Use common sense. This is so basic thing. If you send your accountant or employee or somebody for training, but the training is useful where? Obviously in job purpose. Then obviously it is not taxable. Even if that is the work of employer, na, to train the employee. Simple or no? Don't you agree with this? Understood clear, all of you? Oh. Fine, everybody. We'll go ahead, all of you. So expenditure relating to providing training to employees is not taxable. Clear till here? Then, if education facility is provided to the family members of employee, expenditure incurred by the employer is taxable value perquisite. Means but it is exempt only for which family member of the employee. If the education is provided to which person, only then it is exempt. That also up to rupees 1,000 per month per child. That means, please understand, even if it is rupees 500 or 800 rupees per month, but the education is provided to somebody else in the family, it becomes fully taxable in the hands of employee. Bouncer. Okay, I'll repeat. Pay attention. Mr. A married Mrs. A. Now they have two children. Okay? X, Y. Correct, Elia? Now, what if the education is provided to these children by the employer free of cost, whatever? So that first of all, we add in the value perquisite. Agreed till here. We add in the income of the employee as perquisite, but we also reduce how much? 1,000 per month per child. Correct till here. But understand, Mrs. A's brother, son, whatever, okay, blood relation, okay. The responsibility is with this family only. Let us say we'll call him Z, okay. So Z is staying with Mr. and Mrs. A. And Z's education is also sponsored by employer. Then Z is not children, na? Or child of the employee. Z is a family member, obviously. But Z is not child of the employee. Then Z's bacho, pay attention now. Perquisite will be fully added in his income. Hai na? Even if it is rupees, let us say 800, 500, 600 rupees per month, no exemption allowed of rupees 1,000 per month per child. Nitin understood? Good. Payment of tuition fees or reimbursement of bachcho tuition fees is always taxable. Okay. Reimbursement of tuition fees is taxable. Okay. See, the benefit of exemption of rupees 1,000 per month is not available if such education facility is provided to other family members. Other means whom? Other than children of the employee. Clear? That is just another story, this entire paragraph. It is just explanation. You can read it later. I'll go ahead. Amount of scholarship given by an employer, scholarship given by an employer company to the children of the employee solely at its own choice, discretion, without reference to the terms of employment. That means it is not in the terms of contract of employment, but voluntarily company wants to sponsor the employee's children. There is no scheme, no arrangement, no offer given in the offer letter itself of the job. It was never a part of the job, but voluntarily company wishes to give some benefit to the employee's children. Then that is allowed. That is not added in the hands of the employee. It is not a perquisite in the hands of employee. Clear, everybody? Arey haan. We'll go ahead, all of you. Ready, everybody? Correct, no? Okay. Reimbursement of fees. This will be taxable in the hands of all employees. Very important. Then rule 3.3, bacho, the cost of education provided, that was taxable only for specified employee. Do you remember or no? That was taxable only for specified employee. Yes, clear. But if the fees are reimbursed, the third category I told you, the third of the method of sponsoring employees education, in that case, bacho, is what? Fully taxable in the hands of that also all employees. Clear? Hello, Amardeep. Good evening. Kaise ho? And very important, bacho. Not very important, but very important. One of the important points, no restriction on number of children. Where had we seen that, bacho? In allowances, where had we seen the upper limit? Rupees 100 per month per child, 2 children. Remember? Here, bacho, there is no limit. Clear? Chalo. Question number 54. Question number 54. Ready, all of you? It is an obviously nice question or a good question. Which rules, bacho? Rule 3.3, na? Tell me. Okay. Those cases we are going to do. Domestic servant and education facility. Ready, everybody? Chalo. Check here. Basic salary rupees 20,000 per month. Bonus 10% of basic. Employer provided a domestic servant and a gardener, not garden, gardener. Okay. Amount charged rupees 1,000 per month to the employee. Okay, clear? And salary paid by the employer is rupees 10,000 per month. Are you understanding or no? Wow. Such a nice logic. The gardener and domestic servant are paid 10,000. This person is paid rupees 20,000 per month. And for such person, okay, a domestic servant is provided. The employee is charged rupees 1,000 per month. Are you getting my point or no? How many people are involved, bacho? 3,000. Clearly. How many people are involved? 3 people are involved. Employer, employee, correctly, and servant, bacho. Arey haan. For the facility of servant, employee pays to employer 1,000 per month. Arey haan. And overall, bacho, the employer pays 10,000 to the servant. Clear? What is the benefit? Yes, Indrajit, correct. All of you others, what is the benefit to the employee? Look at the rules, no? Actual cost paid by the employer is the value of perquisite to the employee. Arey, haan. Tell me, bachcho, understood or no? Can we go ahead, everybody? Yes? Chalo. We'll write all of that, don't worry. Employer provided education facility for 3 children, maa kasam, of the employee. Wow, nice. Then 2 children of the brother of employee. Hai na? Okay. My goodness. And there is 4th child also. Employer reimburse his fees. Tuition fees for the 4th child reimbursed. Okay, clear? All of you? Oops. Conveyance allowance for personal purpose is rupees 2,000 per month, but it is personal purpose. Clear till here? We'll calculate bachcho the gross salary or whatever, taxable income. Clear till here, all of you? Calculate taxable salary. Ready, everybody? Okay, till here, all of you? 54. This is the first question we are writing. Oh, what? My goodness. We are talking only since so long. Ready, everybody? So particulars rupees or computation of. Give it a star mark for your conceptual clarity question. But this is what? Servant. And which one? Education facility. Correct, Ilya? Education. Okay, edu. Find Ilya? Computation of taxable salary. Okay, for AY. (23-24). Yes, Indrajit, both rules, 3335, all of that will come. Particulars rupees. Find Ilya? Okay, let's go ahead, everybody. Yes. Arey, haan. Write down. 17.1 and 17.2 salary. No, remember, no? The first part. 17.1 salary. Salary. Okay, ready? First one, basic salary. Basic salary is obviously fully taxable. Put it in outer column, 2,40,000. Correct, Ilya? So let's go ahead. Then, bonus is fully taxable, so bonus. 10% of basic, 24,000. Arey, haan. Is there any other 17.1 salary, bachcho? There is. If you look carefully in the question, there is one more 17.1 salary. 17.1 salary. Sorry. All of you. Yes, very good. Rupees 2000 per month. Yes, yes. Allowance. Very good. Nindraji, yes. Yes, Kushbu, correct. Nitin got it. Nitin? Yes, very good. Good. Whenever you see the word allowance,
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
whenever you see allowance word, it is part of 17-1 salary. Okay. Okay. वो सीरी चालू हो जाती है बीच में सब जो सब एप्पल है मेरे पास ऑल एप्पल आई एम फुल एप्पल मैन नाउ इवन लैपटॉप फाइनली शी मिसहर्ड सीरी मिसहर्ड मी अरे क्या बड़े लोग ओके व्हाट अबाउट कन्वेंस अलाउंस what about conveyance allowance it is not transport allowance go back and check in 1014.1 and 1014.2 do you see conveyance allowance go back in 1014.1 and 1014.2 and check do you see conveyance allowance yes very good Indrajit you see it in 1014.1 what is there any monetary limit over there 1014.1 doesn't talk about monetary limit it only says that whatever amount you spend that will be exempt if there is unspent amount that is taxable but let me just highlight an important point in conveyance allowance and I've highlighted already in the question itself it is for personal purpose but 1014.1 but talks only about official purpose okay everybody understood or no okay so write down so I'm writing here in bracket fully taxable fully taxable what is the reason but because it is given for personal purpose not for official purpose है ना all right all of you so 2000 per month no so 24,000 this is my 17-1 salary no problem about it then I go to Bachubi's salary second salary 17-2 salary perquisite find Elia sorry first I'm talking of category okay domestic servant है ना so two Bachu servants are provided domestic servant and gardener I'm writing domestic servant only take everybody clearly here all of you amount charge is rupees 10,000 per month okay everybody amount charge is rupees 10,000 per month or sorry paid to the gardener or servant is rupees 10,000 per month amount charged from employee is rupees 1,000 per month है ना so net benefit of rupees 9,000 per month per servant and there are two servants clear all of you so right now I'll just write in as per the method what is the value per requisite actual cost paid by the employer to the then they are different people gardener and servant. Okay, servant, domestic servant is different and gardener is different. Okay, so 10,000 minus 1,000. This 1,000, do you understand? This is recovered from the employee. Are हाँ, yes, चलिए. Into 12 months, into 2 servants. Give me this amount. Very huge amount. Two lakh 16, correct. Okay, clear all of you? 2 lakh 16, very good. Nice. We'll go ahead, all of you. So this first part is done of domestic servant. It is domestic servant and gardener. Okay. Second, education facility. This is very interesting, or you can say important or good point for our this question. Okay, ready? First, for own children, because see, the facility is given to own children. There are own self 4 children and plus 2 children of the brother. Okay, clear? So let's first talk about own children. Okay, everybody. Own children. Ready, everybody? And children-wise, what they have given. Fair market value of tuition fees is 500, 750 and 1250 per month. Yes, everybody. Are haan. So let us say first child. We don't know the child name, number, nothing. I'm just writing first child. What about him, bacho? Taxable or exempt? What do you think? For first child. We'll take it as rupees 500 per month, that child. Taxable or exempt? It is exempt because it is up to rupees 500 per month per child. Clear or no, Nitin? Good. Exempt since below rupees 1,000 per month per child. Are haan. Okay, no, Indrajit? This is exempt now. See, education facility provided, correct, to the children. And it is, we have said there is no perquisite if the fair market value comes to rupees, up to rupees 1,000 per month per child. No. It is fair market value. See, tuition fees means school fees only. Tuition means what? Similar. Fair market value, okay? The facility is provided by employer. Tuition don't directly go to the private tuition in your mind. No. He is going to employer's school only. The fair market value of such education is rupees 500 per month of that child. Okay. Okay. Next one, what about second child? What about second child? Same, exempt. Very good, bacho. Very nice. Second child also. Why? Same thing. It is less than rupees 1,000 per month for that child. Hai na? We'll go ahead, everybody. Third child, 1250. Third child. Now this is not taxable. Now this is not exempt. Hai na? So write down. So fair market value is the value rupees 1250 per month into 12 months. What's the 1250 into 12 months? How much comes to how much? 15,000 less exempt up to rupees 1,000 per month. So that comes to 12,000. Are haan. So for this child, we tax it at rupees 3,000. Okay, till here, all of you. For child number 3. Let me be very, 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 very clear now. Something very important about this, okay? The wordings used in the law is what? If the fair market value is up to rupees 1,000 per month per child, then perquisite need not be considered. Okay? If the fair market value is up to rupees per month per child, then the perquisite need not be considered. Now, what happens is there are 2 points of view here. 2 points of view. They say that if the fair market value exceeds rupees 1,000, then entire amount should be taxable in the hands of employer. This is one point of view. I'm repeating. If the fair market value exceeds rupees 1,000 per month per child, then the entire amount should be taxable in the hands of employee. And another point of view is what? If it is exceeding 1,000 rupees, take exemption up to rupees 1,000 per month per child. Which method we followed currently? We took the exemption of rupees 1,000. Hayana. There are 2 points of view. Fully taxable, whatever is the amount, because it is above 1,000. Otherwise, whatever is the amount, minus 1,000. As you as a consultant, which one will you follow? Will you reduce or no? Yes, we will reduce. We'll take the exemption. We'll take the one which is beneficial to the employee. So we follow that point of view. Understood or no? Practically also, theoretically also. So in your textbooks, ICAI, etc., CS study material, you may see 2 different answers and they give you the notes also there. That other point of view is also possible, and then ask for another point of view. Answer is so and so. That is possible. Clear till here? You follow, but this method is also fine. In fact, this method is preferable. Clear till here? Of giving exemption of rupees 1,000. Understood till here, all of you? Like I said, you will always check, bacho. This logically correct is there. There is no doubt about it. Logically, this is beneficial. But I wanted to go back and check in the study material also. Okay? For your own satisfaction. Otherwise, what you'll say, sir, our answer is not matching. Okay? Done? So I've given you the explanation, justification. That law is, again, it is law, no? So there cannot be always a standard answer. Now, if you remember the question, 4th child, there are 4 children of own. What about the 4th child? Is he provided bacho education facility? No, he is not provided education facility. But employer reimbursed, correct, his fees. Very important, bacho. Employer reimbursed, and reimbursement is fully taxable. Reimbursement is bacho fully taxable. Are haan ya na? Nitin understood, no? That is what, 12,000, no? Yesterday, all of you? 12,000. So this was for own children. We go to the next. Type in that for brother's son, no? For children of brother. For children of brother. Ready, everybody? For children of brother. Two children, rupees 500 per child. So 2 children, na bacho. Purposely, I hope you're understanding. Purposely, I give you such kind of questions. Now, what will happen? Fully taxable or fully exempt? Fully taxable, because they are not children of the employee. Now, rupees 1,000 per month per child. That child is of the employee. Only then you get the exemption. Otherwise, no exemption. Understood, all of you? and there are 2 children. Okay. So entire rupees 500 is fully taxable per month into 2 children. Ready? Write down. Exemption of rupees 1000 per month is not available for other family members. For other family members. Okay, everybody? So rupees 500 into 12 months into 2 children. 12,000 bachcho? Yeah, correct. Outer column I'm taking as 12,000. Nice, fine. All of you? Nothing else remains in the question, tell me. So calculate taxable salary, take gross salary minus 50,000. Do that quickly. Gross is how much, bachcho? Gross? Not Ross. Gross. 531, correct. Salary reduction 50. Net taxable salary. How much? 481. Yes, tell you, all of you. I just write down one note over there. It is assumed that see, because domestic servant also, okay, and that education also, this education, you know, we are giving exemption and taxing also, no? So the education bachcho is only for specified employees. So write down, it is assumed that it is assumed that employee is specified employee. Yes, tell you. It is assumed that employee is a specified employee. Yes. Done till here? Okay, everybody? No, in fact, specified employees is not there is no category that you will get question only a specified employee, but you should know, okay, whether he is a specified or not a specified employee. Ready, bacho? Next one, 55th. Mr. X, a director of A Private Limited, Pune, in Pune, is offered an employment with following 2 alternative packages. Okay, he is given offer package 1, package 2. Basic pay, conveyance allowance as it is fully taxable now. Children education allowance, 4 children, okay. I should actually do it now, 11 like 38,000. Anyways, children education allowance, bacha, how much? For 4 children. Total for the year is getting 19,700. Or otherwise, free education facility for children, valuation is for 4 children rupees, 19,700 for the year. No, Nitin. No. Ready, bacho? We'll try. Right now. Competition of salary. Question number 55. Competition of salary. Ready? Particulars. Option 1 and option 2. All right. See, where will it matter? Only in case of what? Education facility, education facility. Remaining all remains the same. Basic pay, etc. So basic pay is going to remain same. 1,38,000 in both cases. Yes, Chalia. Conveyance allowance is fully taxable, but that we have already covered. Yes. Nine and 9. Okay. Final of you. Now in first case, he gets children education allowance. So children education allowance received. Okay. Received. Total how much? 19,700. Are high na. But how much can be exempt? Under section 1014 2. 2,400, what should tell me now quickly? They should be very much in your mind now. It should be absolutely clear and fast. 2,400, yes or no? Rupees 100 per month per child. He has 4 children, but we can take only up to 2 children. So 1,200 rupees for one child, therefore 2,400 maximum. This is not, we are not doing this for the first time now. Clear to all of you? Clear? And second category, the second part we'll add for perquisite. Okay, everybody? So this part, perquisite for education facility. Okay, everybody? Check here, everybody. What is the value of perquisite? Fair market value. 19,700. See, other details they have not given us. But 19,700, then how will you understand it? It is for 4 children for the year. It is for 4 children for the year. Can you give me a figure for 1 children for the month? Divided by 4 children. And divided by 12 months. It comes to rupees Very good. Very good. 410. Good, good, good. 410 will take, no problem. Rupees 410 per month per child is also less than rupees 1000 or no? Aya na. Per month. Per child. Okay. Yes, Telia. So what is the case? Taxable or not taxable? Important that. Nothing taxable. I'm not reducing gross salary, etc. I mean salary reduction. Just take normal the total of this. Total salary. First case, bacho, how much? 164, 300 is it? Tell me. Is it right, everybody? And second case is how much? 147, correct, yeah, 147. Yes, Celia? Now you're definitely, but which one will be easier or simpler for him? Wherever the income is less, that is much preferable to him. You know, write down. Conclusion. Ready, everybody? Option 2 is better. Since salary income is lower. Since salary income is lower. All right. Clear, Delia? That means instead of taking cash, it is better that he takes the education facility provided by the employer. All right, Delia, all of you. We'll go ahead a little bit. Nitin dull till here. Nitin. Concessional tickets. I think next is what concessional tickets come there. Rule 36. Ready? Concessional or free tickets. The value of any benefit or amenity. Amenity means facility. Resulting from provision by an employer engaged in the carriage of passenger or goods. Understand? Employer engaged. Engage means business. The business of employer is carriage of passenger or goods. Carriage of passenger bus, railway, airways, waterways. The same also you can use for transport of goods. Are you getting my point? So basically, employer is in the business of transportation. Transportation of passengers or transportation of goods. Clear, earlier? He may have a truck or he may have a bus. Okay. So what is provided to an employee or to any member of the household for personal or private journey free of cost or concession discount shall be the value at which such benefit or amenity is offered by employer to the public. Basically, again, fair market value. If any ticket is provided free of cost or at concession, value of purchase, it is what? Fair market value, again, the same ticket or price which you would have charged to the public. That will be taxable in the hands of the employer. Tell me. All of you. Okay. Any amount recovered from employee shall be reduced. This so we do always by default. However, this sub rule important shall not apply to employees of an airline or the railways. Employees of the airline, nice, no, or railways. No perquisite then. Nice, no much. No perquisite. Clearly here. If you are employee of airlines or railways and the company gives you free or concessional tickets. Yes. Write down. Not write down. Solve question number. Come to 56. Question number 56. That is rule 36, no? Okay, tell all of you. Ready, everybody? 56. Over there, write down rule 36, no? Okay. Infosys Limited, IT company, obviously, gave free tickets to employees. Fair market value of which is rupees 50,000. What is the value perquisite? What do you think, bacho? What is the value perquisite? Fair market value rupees 50,000. Fair market value rupees 50,000 50. Tell me. Rule 36. Write down much in your notebook. Write down. First number point. Rule 36 is applicable only if the employer, what bacho, is in the business of, है ना, transportation. Right, Ilya? Is in the business of transportation. Yes, all of you? Therefore, since employer is in IT business, therefore rule 36 not applicable. Now, perquisite itself is not applicable, therefore not taxable, no? You still here? Second case, there is a second case, but you check in the question. There is a second case. What if employer is in the transportation business? If, I'm just saying if. Then, bacho, is there a perquisite? Yes. If employer is in the transportation business, then there is a perquisite. Clear to all of you? Write down. If employer is in business of transportation, value of perquisite is rupees 50,000, 50. Finally, yeah? Go ahead, everybody. And third one. What is the question about the third one? What if the employer is Indigo Airways or Indian Airlines? Not airlines, sorry, Indian Railways. Indigo Airways or Indian Railways. Then what happens? Rule 3.6 is there, but it is not taxable for such employees because the employer is Railways or Airways. Okay, write down. If employer is in transportation business, by Airways or Railways. You still here? By Airways or Railways. Perquisite under what rule, bacho? Rule 3.6 is not applicable. Will not arise. Will not arise. Point clear, all of you? Will not arise. Clear till here? Everybody? Not no perquisite. It is not a perquisite. Okay, check here. Where is it? Sub rule. Okay, this one. It is not to be considered as perquisite. You know? Clear to all of you? Again, read, study from your study material also. Okay, everybody. For your homework, read this 371 for homework. Which one? Loan case. Okay. Read this and come. Motor car, don't read. Motor car, don't read. Okay. You will give up on this chapter otherwise. Yes, you read this one 373 about food and beverage. Okay. Gift voucher. Remaining you can read. Okay, everybody. अच्छा, okay, all of you. So read and come before your next lecture. Okay, for tax for today, this is it. Okay, this much for today for tax. एक मिनट में बस ये स्ट्रीमिंग बंद करने दो. नोट्स अच्छे होते हैं. हाँ, स्टडी मटेरियल का भरोसा नहीं. ऑल राइट, ऑनलाइन वालों, यूट्यूब वालों भी बाय बाय, गुड नाइट. कोई रहेगा तो. कौन होते हैं ये लोग? कोई बात ही नहीं करता. कल कितने बजे भाई लोग? और कल क्या टैक्स या लॉ? अरे कल 6:15 मेरा 12 का लेक्चर है ना, 5:15. हाँ, उनका लेक्चर मैं लूंगा शायद. हाँ, एंड एज इट इज तुम्हारा भी है ना कॉस्टिंग 6:30 तक. तो 6:45 व्हाट?
सर आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ, आ रही है.
सर 22 से 30 तक छुट्टी है कटवाओं को, उस टाइम पे आप ले सकते हैं ज्यादा.
22 को बोल रहा है क्या?
22 से 30 तक, 30 अक्टूबर तक.
रही है वो तो, उसका टाइम है. और वो तभी का तभी देख लेंगे अपन. हाँ बहन लोग बोलो. खुशबू, बहनों, मानसी और खुशबू. तब तो मैं यूट्यूब वालों को बंद कर देता हूँ.